Hello, fam. We got another headbanger here of a salacious story to put out on Miss Kenya Moore. On, not sorry, I'm not Kenya Moore, but she's in there because Vivica Fox don't like her either. You remember how Kenya Moore and Vivica Fox got into it with Celebrity Apprentice? And she allegedly states Kenya Moore stole her phone. Woo! But that's just another story and another video. Okay. We're going to be talking about NeNeLeakes going back or clapping back at Vivica Fox, trying to insinuate that she has done drugs or she's on drugs because of her demeanor and her behavior lately on the show of Real Housewives of Atlanta, as well as just in general. Yes, honey. Jasmine Denise over there at Madame Nior vlogging site for entertainment got some news. She titled her article, "Nene isn't completely sure why Vivica Fox implied that she's on drugs," honey. Well, let's get into this article and let's see why she feels or what she feels about what Vivica Fox said on Claudia Jordan's little podcast show that's on Fox Soul. And she had a panel of women discussing different topics or whatnot. And they were talking about forgiving people that have definitely did misdeeds or wronged them in the past and how they got over it or how they not got over it. But we're going to get into the article. It says, if you were surprised to see Vivica Fox imply that NeNeLeakes has a drug abuse problem, you're not alone, okay? The Real Housewives of Atlanta star admits that Fox comments threw her for a loop as well. In an interview with Power 105.1's The Breakfast Club, the reality TV personality admitted that she was under the impression that she was in a good place with Fox. So for her, the comments came completely out of left field. "I thought me and Vivica was cool," said Leaks. "Is she on effing drugs? Don't ever put me in that category, okay? You can put me in a lot of categories, but the drug category, you will never be able to put me there." She went on to express that she had never even tried drugs in the past, adding that it's particularly mean that Vivica and her former cast co-star Claudia Jordan would attempt to defame her in this way. "That was really effed up. Let me tell you how effed up that is. I have never done any drugs. I have never even smoked a cigarette in my life," says Nene. "I've had family members, I speak about this on the show, that has been on drugs before. I've never been on drugs. I've been on plenty of vodka, but I've never been on no drugs before." Well, Nene, just my sidebar, honey. Alcohol is a drug too, and it can be used as a substance abuse drug. It doesn't always have to be in pill form. It could be in liquid form, okay? So slow your roll with your edification on what's an addictive drug and what's not, okay? But going back to the article, it says, "I would never do drugs. That's something that I've never been on. I don't smoke cigarettes, weed, do coke. I've never even tried it. So for someone to go so low and insinuate something like that to defame your character is really effed up." As for why she believes Vivica and Claudia would insinuate such a thing, Nene speculated that they were feeble attempts to maintain relevancy. Okay, so Nene calling both Claudia, her ex-cast member, Claudia Jordan, and Vivica Fox. She said they trying to use her name for clout. They clout chasing. That's what Nene saying, girls and boys. But going back to the article, it said, "Listen, these people have fallen from grace, okay? Who better to talk about than the person that everyone is talking about?" She reasoned. "There are people who are on these shows who were movie stars. They've fallen from grace, and now they're on the internet." Oh, was that a read? That was a read, y'all. But she goes on to say, "As you may recall, during a remotely recorded episode of Out Loud with Claudia Jordan, Vivica and Claudia attempted to suggest that Nene may have had a drug problem after she admitted to seeking therapy after filming the Real Housewives of the reunion." And let's see if I can get some clips in here, see what it play from that podcast that Claudia Jordan was hosting with Selena Johnson, Lisa Ray, and Vivica Fox.
First of all, I just want to know, did you see a little, or because I just thought, it's like it's a whole lot of adrenaline and stuff going on, so it must be another level of something. That, like sweaty right here? Yeah. I know what you mean. It was what right there? Like a little sweaty when it's like you get real hot. Oh, you know what? Every time I speak about anybody on Housewives, because I did one season, it's like you're being a hater.
Okay, I don't know why it's cutting off, but that's the only part that the shade room had that was audio. But in respect to what Claudia was saying when she said everybody thinks she's a hater when she comes for the women on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, with only being on there one season, she shouldn't be talking about it. And I'm like, that's true to a certain degree, but we knew, and we all know that. She wasn't a great fit for the show, meaning Claudia Jordan. And she tried to do the next 15 with Carlos King developing another sitcom show that they thought were going to be like a person that had a ball out the park. It's going to be a winning sitcom show, but we see it didn't go anywhere. And so she's basically saying she's not a hater. She's just doing a story, and she just used Nene as commentary. But I'm like, girl, Claudia, we know you wanted to, because you even tried to be on, I think, the Dallas Housewives, or hell, it might have been Potomac. You tried to go over there, and they didn't want you, baby. They didn't want you. So you keep trying to get your money through being a journalist and interviewing people, I guess you would say. And just let it ride, Claudia. Just let it ride. Because, yeah, you are coming off looking like a little salty on that situation. Let me see if I got another clip that probably would play from the Black Breakfast Club when Nene was over there giving her interview. Let's see what that says. Or sounds like, I should say.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest on the phone lines right now. We have NeNeLeakes. Welcome. Yeah, girl. Hey. In Atlanta, Georgia. Yes. Nene just told us we look sad. Nene said all of us look sad. You're not sad.
Nene, I was wondering how stressful was it for you watching the first part of the reunion for Real Housewives of Atlanta last night? It was a lot.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it? I know, because I lived it.
No, I don't. I don't like to watch the reunion. It just bothers me. Okay, so we shoot it, and it gets on my nerve, and then I have to watch it and relive it again. So I just decide I don't want to do that. All of my friends are calling me and texting me anyway, and they're running clips on social media, so I see them when they come down. So I feel like I've already seen it. Why are the ladies of Atlanta so catty? Y'all go at each other crazy. I mean, to the point I'm like, why? Y'all hate each other that much? They be coming at me, honestly, because I am the queen. You don't see the crown.
Now, I saw that you said that after the reunion, you actually went into therapy just because it was so stressful. So, are you currently in therapy now?
I am currently in therapy. What I feel about the reunion is I'm consistently attacked. And it is, for some people who are looking at it, it's entertainment for them, but it's not entertaining for me to be sitting in a seat where people are constantly attacking everything about me. So that alone is need therapy. Okay, you have to need therapy after doing it for so long. And therapy is only for me after this to center myself and make sure I don't run over to no one's house and knock it down and go in there and choke the shit out.
Well, Nene,
Oh yeah, you can curse. You're fine. Yes, you can curse.
yeah, you can curse. I'm glad you're going to therapy, Nene, because I feel like everybody needs to go to therapy. I go once a week. But Candy said that you only going to therapy as a damage control tactic. What's your thoughts on that?
What damage do I need to control? I didn't do anything. You guys watched the show. I sat there. They said what they said. I said what I said. Candy just wants to be number one. You know, she's never been number one in anything that she's done. So coming over here to my house, she wants to be number one. It's just this seat is not available yet. It's available when I give it to her. She's number two.
Well,
When
Kenya
did you and
believes.
Candy end up being so not for each other? Because I don't even know how that necessarily happened. It's like people take sides. I don't understand how you all got into that space.
Candy and I have never had an issue. We had our little issue years ago. We let it go. So I did this YouTube show. I have a YouTube channel, I'm sorry, and I spoke on there about a situation that never involved her. I never called her name. Imagine looking at a video and saying she's talking about me. So basically, that's what she did. She looked at my video where there was no name called, and she said she's talking about me, and she just ran with it. Now, I did what these girls say that you should do. If you and that person are cool, why can't you call them up?
Correct.
So I said, sure, I'm going to call Candy up. So I sent Candy some text messages. She started firing back at me in the text message. I said, Candy, it's not about you. She continued to do it. I text her days later, text her again, and told her, Candy, it's not about you. She continued. So from that, I knew she just wanted some smoke with me. She's been boring for a while now. And so, what better way to have somebody to call your name, Candy, than to put it in line with NeNeLeakes?
So if you weren't talking about Candy, who were you talking about, Nene?
Well, if I wanted everybody to know, then I would have said it right there on my channel. I've never been a person to hold back. I was speaking my mind about a situation that just did not involve her. And I don't feel like I needed to sit on camera and start calling people names. Because once you do that, it's a whole bunch of drama, right? So I didn't call any names. I just said what I said. She just inserted herself as the person I was talking about. But see, Candy is no competition for me. If I was really going to talk about her, I would tell her. Not only on camera, but her face.
Why you subbing people though, Nene? You don't seem like a subber. You don't seem like a sneak disser. Why you doing that now?
I'm not doing it. That's why I'm saying to you that I honestly would have spoken up and said exactly it was her. It wasn't her. Who is she for me to need to walk
No,
around
no,
and
no, no.
tiptoe?
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about whoever you was talking about. You was sneak dissing them because you won't give
Well,
me names.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I didn't. My thing was I didn't want to give them. I just didn't want to give them nothing. So I just didn't say their name. I just didn't want to they already sitting over there quiet on a bag of ice. So I didn't really want to say their name. That's all.
Now
Now,
Kenya
Nene,
said
every time,
that
every time
that
I think you and
maybe.
Kenya,
Now Kenya says that she believes that you're on an apology tour right now. She believes that you weren't on many episodes this season, and that's the reason why you're on this apology tour to get more screen time. Is that true?
I started this show. I've had all the screen time, okay? And that's a fact. I've been here since the very first day they rolled their camera. So I've had all the screen time I need. And for Miss Kenya's skin war, if I was on 6 episodes, my check would be bigger than hers. So she should shut all the way up. Okay?
What'd you
sheesh.
call
And
her?
I
Kenya
apologize
what?
Kenya Moore, Bad Sneak. Now, what I did do, I did apologize. What's wrong with apologizing? Okay, so at first they want you to apologize, right? Then when you do apologize, you're on apology tour. It's been made fun of. What do you want from me? Do you want me to apologize or you don't want me to apologize? If I'm apologizing, why can't I get applauded for doing what you already thought I should be doing in the first place?
Now, Nene, every time I think that you and Kenya are about to be in a better space, somehow it goes left. Like I saw you guys, I saw you apologize to her on the show, and she was apologizing to you, and it felt
No,
like,
she did
she was
not
going.
apologize to me. Now I don't know what
Okay,
you
you
thought.
couldn't get her to apologize, right?
Right.
And it feels like
Mm-hmm.
every time y'all are about to get into a better space, somehow things just go left. And I did have sympathy for the fact that she was going through what she was going through with her husband and having a
Mm-hmm.
baby and being emotional and upset. And you did seem to have some sympathy for that as well. Do you think there is any way y'all will ever resolve things, or it's just F her forever?
I don't see us, ever resolving anything. Listen, when you're on a show like this, there's several different personalities, right? There's 6 girls. Everybody needs to play their position and ride in their lane. The problem is people want to cross over into your lane. This is my lane. You can't get over here. Stay over there. Be good at what you're good at. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. And see, too many people are worried. These girls are all in competition. Be good at what you're good at. I'm not moving. This is who I am. You either like it or you don't. Now, if the show didn't want me here, then the show would take me off. So I'm here, and I'm here for a reason. Kenya Moore needs to ride in her lane and just know
You
this
said
will never
skin
be
you?
repeated.
Did you say skin you?
She said skin.
Skin ya more. Skin
Stop
ya
being
more.
disrespectful, Nene. Now, Nene, listen,
Well,
right?
don't tell me to be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful. These girls have said the most nastiest things about me. So they deserve a diss every now and then. Skin,
That's true.
yeah, more.
I saw somebody talking about you. I saw Claudia Jordan. She had Vivica Fox on, and they implied that you have a drug habit, Nene.
That was really fucked up. Okay, let me tell you how fucked up that is. I have never done any drugs. I've never even smoked a cigarette in my life. Okay, so I've had family members. I speak about this on the show that's been on drugs before. I've never been on drugs. I've been on plenty of vodka, but I ain't never been on no drugs before. I will never do drugs. Okay, that's nothing that I've ever done. I don't smoke cigarettes, cigars, weed, do coke. I've never even tried it. So for somebody to go so low and insinuate something like that to defame your character is really effed up. And I thought me and Vivica was cool. Is she on fucking drugs? Don't ever put me in that category, okay? You can put me in a lot of categories. The drug category, you will never be able to put me there. That's a whole it's disrespectful. It's defaming your character and it's fucked.
Now
Where
people
they get
believe.
that from? Where
Listen,
did her and
these
Claudia
people
get
have
that from?
listen, these people have fallen from grace, okay? So who better to talk about than the person that everybody is talking about? Why don't you get on that bandwagon? There's people on the show on these shows who've been movie stars, they've fallen from grace, now they're on the internet. So honey, child.
Now people believe that you can give it, but maybe not take it. They said that during the taping, you closed your laptop, and they said that was because they were getting on you too much. Why did you close your laptop and walk away?
They weren't getting on me too much. What they were doing was not being fair. It's one thing about being able to stand in the line of fire and everybody shooting, you be able to accept it. But if the game isn't fair, why am I standing here letting you guys shoot? Listen, I'm just one person. I must be a badass bitch for 4 or 5 girls to come against me at one time. Now I'm gonna shoot every last one of them. Just trust me, see that. But it wasn't fair. And then they were talking about things like you're talking about Wendy Williams. We've been quarantined, okay, when Wendy and I had a disagreement. That has nothing to do with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But if you want to discuss it, okay, I'm fine with discussing it. Well, let's discuss the shit that happened with you since we've been in quarantine. Candy's restaurant gets shot up. So why didn't we talk about that? Why are we just talking about Wendy's situation? Okay? So all I was asking that it be fair. Now, what they did that made me close my laptop was first I had to pee. Okay? So I went to go, I'm at home. Ain't nobody said you can have no pee break. So I just said, okay, I got to pee, so I'm going to get up and go pee. So I get up to go pee. I look at my phone, and they say, Yvonne Thirsty, the thirsty Yvonne girl is going to be coming on. I looked, I said, this is some bullshit. Close my laptop, and I said, y'all can have a reunion. So let them finish the reunion, right? I'm not in that many episodes. They talking about me the whole time. My thing is, bring Yvonne from Snake Game, right? If you're going to bring her, bring her. But why don't you bring the cookie lady? Why don't you bring Mark Daly, who's had all these problems with? Why don't you bring Dennis, who's had issues with Portia? Why are you guys focused on me? Let's bring up everybody's shit. Don't just bring up mine. So that's why I left. Let's be fair about it. Now I can take the heat. Don't you just be able to take what I'm gonna bring back to you, JND.
Okay.
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 Well,
Now Portia
Nene,
looked like she had your back
let's
though. It looked like Portia had your back though, which was surprising. Portia
Portia
seemed
had
like
my
she
back.
had your back.
I got this. We took a break and I called Portia on the phone. I said, when we get back on, you just take a break, girl. You done had my back and I got yours now. Like she totally had my back.
And that's good. I'm glad
Hey,
that you and Portia mended things. And I want to talk about you and Cynthia as well. Let's do some more positive things because you and Cynthia also had a moment where you guys on the series actually mended your relationship as well. So do you feel like with you and Kenya, because she clearly, I mean, with you and Portia, clearly you guys had a special relationship and she looks up to you. And also with you and Cynthia, are those relationships stronger now? Or do you think they'll ever be the same than what they were before or have things changed?
Now, where Cynthia is concerned, my issue with her is I was friends with her for almost 10 years, right? So if you see someone saying some fuck shit about the person, even though me and you ain't cool like we used to be, I was friends with you for 10 years, you can speak up and be like, that girl is not like that. So I lose respect when she's just sitting over there chilling like, oh, like she knows that that's not who I am. The least she can do is speak up and be like, that girl is not like that. So that, and then Kenya said a couple things at the reunion that I know she got from Cynthia. So So right there, I wasn't really feeling none of that. But yeah, whatever. I ain't got nothing else to be saying to her other than hey and bye.
Are you
Hey,
gonna go
Nene,
to
I'm
her
gonna tell you
wedding?
something.
I don't know, honey. I want her to have a great wedding, so it's probably best I don't enter. Because anytime I enter anything, they act like it's my fault. If I ask for an extra Coca Cola, it's my fault. So literally, if I go to her wedding, I have to bring my own food and my own drink.
You think they're gonna poison you, Nene?
Yes, child. They'll be asking me that I eat two pieces of chicken instead of one and all of that. I just forget it.
Nene, let me tell you something. I'm glad you closed your laptop during this show because y'all look stupid
Are
as
you
fuck
really?
screaming at each. Y'all look crazy screaming at each other through Zoom. Y'all look crazy as hell.
Are you serious? Are you really glad I closed my laptop? Because DJ really
Yes.
just said,
Y'all look crazy yelling at each other through
It
goddamn
was
Zoom.
very. Did you see it, Charlamagne? Like it's very entertaining. Like when Portia
I
said
saw
to
the
Eva,
trailer.
"It looks like your breasts are social distancing from each other." Like they go in crazy. Like it's so
Yeah, I was
disrespectful.
definitely watching that last
I'm
night.
like, this like. I'm
Do you think?
glad
Do you
y'all were
think?
the part because they would have started fighting.
That's what I'm saying.
They call Nene look like an episode for white chicks. Like they go hard.
really? Oh, she got that from, what's his name, the Wayans brother. She can't even be original, honey. Come with something else. I'm a brown girl all the way through, honey. Put the wig on and go put on another one when I get off with y'all. Okay?
I saw you say that you wrote down all your reads though, Nene. They was trying.
That's right.
Why you wrote down all your reads?
I am elderly, got menopausal, and I have no memory. So everything got to be written down. Okay?
I
You
can
didn't want to
relate.
forget.
I understand.
I saw you told Eva she was licking bottoms, and they had to mute you after that.
Right on. Licking
Licking
bottoms
bottom.
to stay on top. Yeah, licking bottoms out in LA to stay on top.
You mean ass?
Is Eva coming back
Yes.
to the show?
I don't know, honey. She's boring. I don't see the purpose of her. She's been here for 2
What's
years.
wrong
She
with
hasn't
eating
proved
ass?
anything. She's still playing checkers. She don't really get it. I watch how she move. I'm like, this girl is straight playing checkers. It don't make sense. It's
So
crazy. Girl, how you
y'all
gonna
talk
come
about
on
her.
this show? Huh?
I said y'all talk about her finances, but she did buy a new house, right?
She probably got one of them ones you had done refurbished.
Damn.
Nene, what's wrong
I
with eating
commend
ass,
anybody
Nene?
who's buying a
That's
house.
all you got out of this, Charlamagne. What's wrong with eating
Yes,
ass?
I wanna know why she ass eating shame. Why you shaming people who eat ass, Nene?
Charlamagne,
Acting
you
like you ain't
funny.
never acting like you ain't never had your ass eaten before.
Listen, I don't. She can lick all the ass she want to lick. The problem is, don't be shooting over here now. You don't want to get shot back now. The last time you was on top was top model. That's where we know you from, and that was the last time we heard of you. Okay, now you don't trickled on over here to Atlanta while you was out in LA. You were licking bottoms to try to be and stay on top. I'm just saying that's what the word is, girl. You out there licking all these people.
Now, what's going on with Sheree? Is Sheree coming back? I
I
saw
don't know.
Sheree was on Watch What Happens Live. Is she coming back?
Really? See, I didn't see Watch What Happens Live. She was on there.
Yes, and I saw she was upset about you and Jennifer speaking about her.
Honey, I didn't speak about her. Jennifer did. I interviewed Jennifer just like you did. And Jennifer is having an issue with someone that took her to Sheree's house. That has nothing to do. Listen, I'm interviewing. All of a sudden, I'm involved in Jennifer's situation. It's not. She's got it all wrong. I don't want to speak on her because I don't think we've heard from her in a while.
Is
Now
Kim
also,
coming back to Is Kim coming back to the show? Because I know you want that to happen. Is that in discussions?
I don't know. I don't, as far as I know, no one knows what's happening. They just got the first part of the reunion up, and so they haven't sent out any letters or anything like that. So I don't know. I love for Kim to come back, though, but I really don't think she would. I think she just felt like it was so negative. She just wanted to be with her family.
now Nene, are you coming back? I mean, the fact that you gotta see somebody so you don't knock on Kenya's door and strangle her. The fact that you gotta close the laptop because you're tired of these women. Are you coming back, or is this messing up your mental space?
It is messing up my mental space. The only way I see myself coming back is that I'm treated the proper way. I feel like it's very unfair, and I feel like production has a lot to do with that. I feel like production sees what's happening, and they can easily say, it ain't fair. Let's switch this up. Consistently attacking Nene is ridiculous to me at this point. If that's all that we're doing, then why am I on the show? Every time I sit on the show, as these girls say, you're not in every episode. I'm not in every episode, so isn't there something else to be talking about? instead of just consistently talking about Nene. What are you guys doing? And then they like to do interviews and say, she's not in every episode. She's not doing that much. Girl, I am the show, honey. Have you watched it? Have you seen it? I'm the only person you guys talk to. Talk to somebody else. I would love to not
Well,
be
on,
attacked.
on the fun side of things, you have a new single out now. Are they going to talk about your music on the show? What's happening with that? Come and
I
get
think they
this
played a
money.
clip of it yesterday, right? They played a little clip of it.
Yes, they did. They did talk about it a little bit yesterday on the reunion. And as far as I know, these girls have all said decent things. They've all been supportive of the song.
So let's
Thank
introduce the
you.
record. Let's introduce the record.
What if Candy wanted to do a song with you and produce something? Would you be okay with that?
No, it would not be okay.
Don't act like Candy can't write hits, Nene. Now, Candy
I
writes
didn't
some
say she
hits.
couldn't write hits. I'm not dissing her. I just don't think the work relationship would be proper. I mean, we work together already, so I wouldn't want to. I honestly, this is not this again. This is to everyone in this group. I work with them on the show, and I would not work with them outside of the show on anything business.
Everyone?
Everyone.
What about Marlo? Not even Mario Marlo?
Everyone. I will not do business with anyone on this show. Unfortunately, I cannot, and that's just how it is. Even if we had all lawyers and all kind of paperwork written down, it just doesn't work out. I'd much rather work with someone outside of this circle.
Now hold on, Nina. You guys were talking about starting a wine thing together, though. I remember seeing that, and you were excited about all of you coming together and doing a wine.
I was, but that didn't work out either. You see, I'm still sitting here, don't you, with no wine.
Hey, Marlo said you don't ride for her as hard as you should, Nene. Why you don't ride for Marlo?
Really? I can't believe Marlo said that. I ride for Marlo. I think it's actually kind of reversed a little bit.
Wait a minute.
At the end of
Where
the
did you get
day,
this from, Charlamagne? Cite your sources. Charlamagne be making some stuff all the time.
Marlo said your ass don't always ride for me like that though. You'll clown me around even them. You ride for me, but you will kiki with them. That's what she said, Nene.
where you get that from? But
Cite your sources.
you know what? I have my own personal conversations with Marlo. Marlo and I are friends. I can ride. I got a lot of people on my back. I can't carry everybody. Listen, child. I can't
You got a
carry
big
all
back,
y'all.
Nene. Yes, you can.
On my back, that bitch, you see it? I can't carry all of y'all. I can only carry myself and maybe one other person, which I carry my family. I can't carry everybody. Anybody that stand up for me, I'm standing up for them. That's how I go. That's how it works. I'm a real chick. So
Have you
And
and Wendy
Nene,
ever spoke after that whole thing? Have you and Wendy ever spoke after that whole back and
I was
forth
gonna
thing?
bring that up. Yep.
no, you know what? We did not. We have not spoken since then. Unfortunately, I have definitely reached out to her, going by the rules that all these people love to say, call or text or something. I've called her several times and I text her several times. Even on yesterday, I text her Happy Mother's Day with no response.
wow.
Nene, I told you last time you was here, I asked you a simple question. How can you be friends with Wendy Williams? She gonna always do that to you if you are friends with her. That's just how she is. She can't even help it.
Yeah, I understand. I understand, and I get it. Yeah, but I'm just being the friend that I am. So you know what I'm saying? But I get it. I get who she is. Trust me, I get it.
Do you
Now,
think you was wrong for calling her on FaceTime like that?
No,
Yeah, I don't think so
Simple
either.
answer.
no, I mean we're friends. No, I mean we're friends. We're friends, and I've called her before on Facetime, and I always let her know. So it's not like I called her and said, "Oh my God," it just started saying stuff, and she started talking with not knowing people were in the background. I said, "I'm on Facetime. I mean, I'm on Instagram Live," and so I was trying to call her to promote her show, which I've done before, and she did it. I said, "You're going to start something new tomorrow. Tell them what you're doing tomorrow." And she was talking, and suddenly I know her. It felt like somebody might have texted her, and then suddenly she hung up the phone. Then she started saying, "Bravo, better not, film that." I'm like, "Bravo? We quarantined? What the hell, Bravo is?" Girl, are you
And she,
tripping?
she,
She was just
and
tripping.
she, and she shitted on Real Housewives of Atlanta though. She basically was like, it's like bottom feeding type shit is what she called it.
We make several seven figures, okay? So we're the bottom feeder. That's those other shows, not this show.
So,
Watch your
Nene,
friend,
another,
watch your so-called friends, Nene. That's all I'm gonna tell you when it come to Wendy. Watch your so-called friends,
Oh,
okay?
listen, I get it, Charlamagne. I get it. We don't talk. I get it.
All right. Well,
so Nene, what about you and Brett? That's been a big topic this this whole season, and obviously we discussed it on lip service and everything, and people were saying that you guys have an open relationship. How did that affect things with you and Greg? People weighing in on what's going on with y'all.
No affection, no affection at all. Greg is right here. There's nothing to affect. You know, when you're in a marriage or in a relationship with someone, you have to know what you have. You guys have to be strong. So Greg and I are on television. Say things about us. You know, he's with a woman, I'm with a man. It's always that. And I think people always say things like that because Greg is older than me. They think I'm talking to me. Now I flirt. Greg says that he is a flirt. At the end of the day, Greg is my husband. Period. Okay. And I don't know what these people want from us. We're together every day. I rock his ring. We live in the same house together. He just said, "What do you want? What do you want?" We don't have to tell you everything about us. I mean,
How
Absolutely.
is
On to the
quarantine?
next
How
thing.
is quarantine? How is quarantine life right now with your husband?
I think Greg and I have gotten closer since quarantine, honestly. You know, I've heard a lot of people saying things about there's going to be a divorce rate higher. I travel an awful lot, so I'm not with Greg as much in the house. And so being in the house together, I think it's really brought us closer.
Positive.
Now, do you enjoy his smell?
Greg smells good. That's so crazy. Why would you ask about a smell?
I'm just asking. That's it.
Yeah, he's always smelled really good.
What?
Now, Nene, you released a new record about what, 3 weeks ago, 2, 3 weeks ago? It's called Honey. Why don't you introduce the
I'm
record?
gonna get this.
Let's let
Hold
the
on.
world hear this record.
One more question because we
Okay,
didn't
you know
ask about this.
Charlamagne. I know when Charlamagne come with his shenanigans.
They say Cynthia Bailey's getting replaced by Phaedra Parks. How you feel about that?
Oh, that's interesting. That would probably be a decent move. You know, I'm not
Really?
saying that Cynthia should go off the show. I'm just saying, considering, you know, you viewers and everything that's happening, so many people have been wanting to see Phaedra come back because one of the things that she had an issue with Candy, as soon as Candy had a real issue, instead of making up a fake one with Nene, your real issue, Candy, is with Phaedra. The moment they said that, Phaedra, she was just like, I'm going to quit the show. No, don't quit. Uh-uh. I know you ain't closing your laptop. Let Phaedra come on over here and say what she got to say. Yeah. So if they
How
finna
long?
change it out a little bit, I think they do need to make a move. Though honestly, I think it needs to be a really big shakeup. Whether I'm here or not, it needs to be a big shakeup. I think two people need to go.
What two people
So
should
Just two
go? What
people.
two people that
Just
you
two
would get rid
people.
of?
now I ain't gonna say because if I both of y'all, you look nasty tails.
I already
I,
know. I already know who she'll say.
Who the two people?
Nene, you know.
Kenya and
Who's two
Candy.
people?
Kenya and Candy.
I have never said Kenya. First of all, I have never said Kenya should leave the show. I've always said Kenya should be on the show. She's good for the show. Whether I like her or not, she's controversial. She's crazy. She's the craziest person I know. That girl ain't got no sense. She's perfect for the show. She'll do things and say things that nobody else would do or say. She needs to be here. Okay? Even I won't take it.
So
Okay,
Candy
there
and
you
who
go.
else?
I didn't say Candy need to go either. I think Candy is Atlanta.
Right.
Candy is Atlanta. As far as celebrity, she's 285 and I 20. That's it.
Okay, this is my last question for real, because this gonna really bother me if I don't ask you this.
What's that?
Who
You
told
ain't
you?
ready.
Who told you that Eva ate their ass? Cause you can't just be making stuff up like that. You can't. Who told you that, Nene?
Boy, that is hilarious.
Who told you,
Listen.
Nene?
Charlamagne.
You got that from somewhere. You ain't just make that one up. That's very
What the
specific.
rumor? Listen, I'm not trying to defame anybody's character, but the streets are talking. The streets said.
The streets are talking. My goodness. Introduce your record, Nene. Introduce your record. Come on, let's get into it.
Wait a minute, Charlamagne. The streets said.
What the streets say? And you already defamed her character because you said she just out here eating random ass. At least if you tell us who it is, we might can understand why
She
she
didn't
did
say
it.
it like that. She just said licking bottoms to get to the top.
This is good, Yee. Let them go, Yee. This is good, Yee. Let them go. Let them go, Yee.
She said bottom. A couple people spoke to that. Eva, we're gonna need a response from you. I need to know. I need to know, man. I don't believe this. I don't believe that you out here eating random ass people. I don't
Oh
believe it.
my goodness.
That is hilarious. Listen, they said it. The street said it. I said the street said that she was out there licking bottoms to stay on top. I'm not lying. That's the street said, "Shout, man, I'm just delivering the message. They ain't got no problem delivering no message on me, honey. Lincoln Bottom, stay on top. Been broke for years.
Lord have mercy.
Let's get into the
All right,
single
I'm
now.
gonna assume she doesn't want Eva back.
Can we
Don't
play the
buy
single?
one of DJ Envy houses, honey. Okay.
Okay, so he was one of the people.
And that's all I really got or wanted y'all to hear, because they're gonna go into, I guess, asking Nene about her song called Honey, which we already know what I feel about it. I think it's a good song to dance around in the club and to snap your feet to when you're driving. It's alright. Well, I'm getting sleepy now, guys. I'm getting sleepy. So I'm about to conclude this video. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Get down in them comments. That was a real eye-opening experience on how Nene felt about what Vivica said, how Nene felt about what Candy and Eva were trying to throw her way, and including Wendy Williams and Charlamagne the God. I thought they were okay after she divorced Kevin Hunter. They even went out together, had lunch or dinner or whatnot. Now he's back on bashing Wendy. I tell you, this entertainment field is something else, honey. You think people are friends don't resolve their issues from the past, and they come up with new stuff. I tell y'all, that fake foolery, fuckery, fraudulent, shitty activity, behavior going on. They just keep it rolling like it's just meant to happen that way. So, is anybody in the entertainment field really friends with who they hook up with when they're doing their shows? Is it all for just show? I don't know. Y'all let me know, fam. But that's all I have for this video. Make sure you share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Yes, and like the videos. All right. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.